Hi everybody. My book is Binti, which is a novella by Nigerian-American author Nnedi Okorafor. It follows the journey of Binti, a young Himba woman, as she leaves Earth to study math on a distant planet, Uni. Binti is a harmonizer, which is someone who uses math to understand the universe and create order. For her, math is a form of meditation. The equations and pattern recognition calm her, and she relies on this meditation as she leaves home for the first time. A week into her travels, the spaceship is attacked by a terrifying alien race called the Meduse. They kill everyone on the ship and try to kill Binti, but she hides and is protected by an ancient artifact she brought from her home. Shockingly, Binti discovers that she can communicate with the Meduse. Each species has always viewed the other as bloodthirsty and savage. However, as Binti begins to speak to them, she understands more about their perspectives. The Meduse are about to declare war on Uni to retrieve an artifact that was stolen from their king and placed on display in a museum. Binti convinces them to try a more peaceful approach. As a mathematician and a harmonizer, it's her job to create harmony between people. Binti negotiates for the return of the Meduse artifact, and the scholars at Uni return it and apologize to the Meduse for stealing from their people. As the book concludes, Binti realizes that she has been able to communicate with the Meduse using her hair, which has been transformed into Meduse tentacles. This is a mixed blessing because her people, the Himba, may not accept her as one of them now that she's changed. And that's a theme that is explored in later books. Race, privilege, and social justice are central themes in this book. This is one of the few YA sci-fi books that I've read that has a dark-skinned black woman as the main character, which is really wonderful. And it's something that Nnedi Okorafor does in a lot of her books, is kind of centering black characters as part of sci-fi stories. And this one is based on the Himba people, which is a real people group. Binti is the only member of her people group on the ship, and she often confronts harmful stereotypes that other humans have about her cultural practices. At the same time, Binti's prejudice against the Meduse is challenged. Other themes include math, the tension between tradition and innovation, and the impacts of trauma, especially because Binti witnesses her classmates being murdered. And throughout the trilogy, she gets help in processing this experience. This novella could be a good fit for a high school math course. It's definitely written for young adults, so the content and the rigor would best suit older readers. Some possible math connections you could make would be sequences, series, or other forms of pattern recognition, since that's a focus for Binti. Connections could also be made to specific formulas in the book. One quote reads, "My mind cleared as the equations flew through it, opening it wider, growing progressively more complex and satisfying. A squared plus B squared equals C squared," I thought. Overall, this is a rare book where a mathematical lens on the world is a central plot.